Hello everyone, my name is Manuel Nasa and I will be sharing with you my week 3 assignments, and I'll be doing that um, in a nice and simple way. Alright, so I'm going to start sharing my screen right now. Okay, so we are up. So over here, this is my this is my render, and this is the link to the sites. Now you can see I'm already logged in. I actually have some authentication done on it already. So in that to show us the swag file, I'll click on this. Oh, sorry. I would add API docs at the end, and then we can see right here, we can see the login, the logouts, and over here, I actually have my gets. So clicking on try out. Okay, so this gets by ID. Let me use the normal get so that we can generate an ID to use throughout. So once I click on tryouts, I click on execute, and we can see every single item that we have even on our API. So let me use this men's silver chain, and boom, I copy the ID, I scroll down, I click on tryouts, I input an ID over here, I click on execute. You can see it's generating strictly only the particular details that is in that API. Now I can also use the put to add updates by clicking on tryouts, and then I input the same ID, and then I add the changes I want to make. Okay, let me change the name to silver, so unisex silver chain. Then I click on execute. Now we'll see that every single detail of the chain would change. You can see everything has changed down to any. Okay, so it is showing me that an error due to the fact that the price and everything has not changed. Right, so it's not going to work through, which means it is working properly. Now let's check if it's still synced that same way. So let's just execute that again. You can see everything is still the same thing, prior to the fact that we did not change anything there with. And that's one that we try to change. We could see because of the fact that the price cannot be less than 0, can say the values over here, the price, the weights, and then the stock cannot be less than 0. So it didn't work. So that's one of the authentication measures. Now, if I should input the ID over here, then I click on execute, you see that it would be deleted. As you can see, it has already deleted it. You can see message draw deleted successfully. So let's come back to our gets over here. Let's clear this. Okay, no, let's not make up this. Let's clear this. Let's execute again. Let's see how it's going to work. You can see it's all loading and it's not generating anything. So this is a sign that this is working properly. Okay, so let's check our puts. Okay, so not our puts. Sorry, our posts. To confirm if our post is working. You can still say this is loading because it cannot generate it. All right, so let's come down here. Now let's try out. Let's just make use of any outro. You click on execute. Now let's come down here to our gets. Once you click on execute, it will load every single that we have there once again. And then scrolling down. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, so automatically that has been created, and the any has been created, and then it's going to function over here. Okay, so we click on the try out, we click on execute. Okay, so I guess I'm having network issues, but automatically it is going to synchronize and then work that way. So these are the things that I have to show you even in this week's assignment, and then every single other thing that's okay. Let me do something over here. Okay. So it can see that's generated an ID for it automatically. So we have to use this ID to test if it is working. Okay. So let me just refresh this. Remember the previous issues that it is showing up. And then I come down to my get once again. I click on this. I click on tryouts. I click on execute. And let's see if it's going to generate it. If not, we have to mix up the ID. Now we can see it is working. So previously it wasn't working because of the network and then also the fact that we have authenticated this to only work the price, the weight, and then the stock to work. If they are actual values, they are not zero. Thank you very much for your time and even for your audience. And I hope that I've been able to enlighten you more about how my weekly assignment functions. Thank you very much.